Did you know that a simple action right before bedtime, lightly tapping the center of your chest, can help you fall into a deep sleep more easily and reduce nighttime awakenings, all without the need for medication? If you find yourself tossing and turning every night, lying awake, unable to fall asleep, or waking up after just drifting off and then struggling to fall back asleep, this video might just be what you have been waiting for all these years. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling refreshed with a light and reset body, no more headaches, no more fatigue. And it all comes from one surprisingly simple habit: gently tapping your thymus gland, which is the central hub of both emotion and immunity in your body. In today's video, I will not only share with you why this seemingly simple method works so powerfully, but I will also guide you step by step on how to practice it properly. I will also include tips from Eastern traditional medicine, proper breathing, eating on schedule, and gentle acupressure, all of which can help you reclaim the natural sleep you truly deserve. Before we begin, drop a positive affirmation in the comments below, like "I deserve deep and peaceful sleep," or share your personal intention. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss more helpful knowledge like this. Although it seems like such a small action, to understand why it is so effective, we need to go back to the root question. Why does sleep become harder for older adults even when they are extremely tired? We often assume that insomnia is just a natural part of aging, but that is not entirely true. Sleep is a natural function of the body, and it only becomes difficult when there is a disruption in the nervous system's regulatory mechanisms, which tends to happen more easily as we get older. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, the hormone that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. Think of melatonin as your internal alarm clock. It tells your body when it is time to sleep and when it is time to wake up. When melatonin levels drop, the body loses that natural signal to fall asleep, making it harder to drift off, stay asleep, or fall back asleep once you wake up in the middle of the night. But it is not just about hormones. Older adults often face emotional challenges, such as worry, sadness, or feeling isolated, especially after their children have grown up, families have changed, or they have lost a spouse. These emotions keep the nervous system on high alert, preventing the body from fully relaxing into quality sleep. On top of that, chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, joint pain, or respiratory issues can further disrupt sleep. Pain during the night, frequent nighttime urination, or even mild shortness of breath can continuously interrupt rest, keeping the body from truly relaxing. Because of the exhaustion, many people turn to sleeping pills as a quick fix. However, sleeping pills do not help your body sleep properly. They simply induce a sleep-like state. Worse still, long-term use can lead to memory problems, confusion, poor balance, and even depression. That is why it is so important for seniors to restore sleep through safer, more natural and sustainable methods, starting with understanding the real cause. So if pills are not the answer, what is the alternative? Today, I want to introduce you to a hidden secret on your own body that most of us completely overlook: the thymus gland. It may be small, but it holds great power when it comes to helping the body relax and sleep deeply naturally. The thymus gland is located in the center of your chest, behind the sternum and near the heart. It is a special endocrine gland that plays a critical role in regulating your immune system and developing T cells, your body's main defense warriors. But its influence does not stop at immunity. The thymus is also deeply connected to the nervous system and emotions, something few people are aware of. According to Eastern traditional medicine, the thymus gland is most active during childhood and gradually shrinks with age. Still, it continues to play an essential role in maintaining internal balance and reducing inflammation, both crucial for older adults. Some energy therapy schools and recent neuroscience studies suggest the thymus is connected to the body's stress and emotional responses, especially during long-term stress. When the body experiences prolonged stress, whether due to anxiety, sadness, or illness, the thymus begins to contract. This directly affects your heart rate, breathing patterns, and the brain's ability to relax. That is why unlocking the thymus with something as simple as tapping can trigger profound changes. This action does not just have a physical effect, it sends a calming and safe signal to the brain's control center, allowing the nervous system to shift into a deeply relaxed state. And it is in this relaxed state that your body can finally let go completely, taking you into a deep sleep, natural, unforced, free of chemicals, and without waking up in the middle of the night. It is a simple action, but its power lies in the connection between the body and your emotions, something no medication can ever replace. Now that you understand why the thymus is so important, how do you awaken this energy center the right way? Let me guide you through a gentle and effective way to practice it. Activating your thymus does not require any medical devices or complex techniques. All you need is patience, body awareness, and the right approach to achieve the most profound effect on your sleep. The best time to tap your thymus is about 5 to 10 minutes before going to bed. This is when the body naturally begins shifting into rest mode, your biological rhythms slow down, and your brain is more open to slowing down signals. Tapping your thymus at this time helps align your body with a deeply relaxed state, almost like you are gently coaxing yourself into sleep. Posture is very important. You can sit on your bed with your back resting lightly against a pillow, or the wall feet comfortably on the bed, and your hands resting on your thighs. If you prefer to lie down, lie on your back with your arms relaxed at your sides, shoulders soft, and your whole body completely at ease. Either posture is fine, as long as it feels comfortable and puts no pressure on your chest or neck. Now for the most important part, how to tap your thymus. First, find the exact spot. It is the center of your chest, just below the hollow where your collarbones meet. When you tap it lightly, you might hear a slight echo or hollow sound inside your chest. That means you have found the right spot. Use your 3 middle fingers, index, middle, and ring. Or you can gently form a loose fist, like you are lightly knocking on a door. Then tap the thymus area 3 to 4 times per round. Each tap should be soft, steady, and gentle, not hard or painful, just enough to create a light vibration in your chest. To make it more effective, combine it with your breath. With each tap, take a slow breath in, then exhale gently through your mouth. Your breathing should be natural, not forced, almost like you are whispering to yourself. Everything is okay. My body is resting now. Do 3 to 5 rounds like this. Each round includes about 3 to 4 taps combined with 1 to 2 breathing cycles. The whole practice only takes about 2 to 3 minutes, but you will immediately feel a lightness spreading from your chest through your entire body. You may notice a slight change in your heartbeat. It slows down. Your face might soften, your neck relaxes, and your mind stops spinning with thoughts. These are signs that your parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for relaxation and healing, has been activated. Repeat this every night consistently, and your body will gradually recognize the tapping as a familiar signal. It is time to rest, to regenerate, and to heal. After just a few nights, you will find that sleep is no longer a struggle. It comes easily and naturally, just like it used to when you were young. To boost the effect of thymus tapping, you can add one incredibly simple yet powerful breathing technique. Just a few minutes, and your mind will calm down, ready to fall into sleep. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a wonderfully simple method that deeply soothes the nervous system. It is especially helpful for older adults who often have trouble falling asleep. After you finish your thymus tapping to relax the body, take a few more minutes to try this breathing method. It will act like a bridge that carries you into a deeper state of rest. Here is how to do it. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 7 seconds. Then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. One round takes about 19 seconds. Repeat 3 to 4 times, and you will feel a noticeable shift in your body's rhythm. As you inhale, let your belly gently rise. This shows that you are breathing deeply and correctly. When you hold your breath for 7 seconds, there is no need to strain, just feel your body becoming still. And as you exhale for 8 seconds, imagine yourself blowing away all the stress and tiredness from the day. Each breath is like a gentle message to your brain. It is time to rest now. What makes this technique special is that longer than usual breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part that helps your body relax and recover. When this system kicks in, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure stabilizes, your muscles relax, and your mind becomes calm. This is the ideal state for falling into deep natural sleep without any medication or external aid. If you want to take your relaxation to the next level and help your body unwind even more deeply, then adding a few simple acupressure points may just be the golden key that helps you fall asleep more easily and naturally. Number 1. Shen Men Point, also known as Heart 7. The Shen Men Point is located on the inner side of the wrist, right at the crease near the pinky finger, close to the tendon that stands out when you gently bend your wrist. When you press on it, you will feel a slightly sunken, soft, and sometimes sensitive spot that is the Shen Men Point. In Eastern traditional medicine, this point is part of the heart meridian, which connects directly to the heart, the emotional center that also governs the mind and sleep. According to modern research, gentle stimulation of the Shen Men Point can help calm the central nervous system, reduce anxiety, slow the heart rate, and stabilize blood pressure, all of which are crucial for falling into deep and steady sleep. This point is especially helpful for people who regularly experience chronic stress or overthinking at night. Gently massaging this area before bed can be a powerful way to release that mental tension. The method is simple. Use the thumb of your other hand to press gently on the Shen Men Point in a slow circular motion for about 1 to 2 minutes. Apply just enough pressure to feel the touch, but not enough to cause pain. For enhanced relaxation, you can pair this with slow breathing or add a drop of lavender or sandalwood essential oil to your fingertip. Before massaging, the combination of touch and scent makes the experience even more soothing. Number 2. Anmian Point, also known as Extra Point Head and Neck 22. This is considered one of the most important points in natural wellness techniques, especially for older adults who suffer from headaches, neck and shoulder tension or chronic sleep disturbances. The Anmian Point is located behind the ear, midway between the prominent bone behind your ear, called the mastoid process, and the lower edge of your jawbone. When you place your fingertips gently behind the ear and move in small circles, you will feel a soft, slightly indented area that is where the point is. It acts like a shutdown switch for the tension that accumulates in the neck, head, and brain throughout the day. Proper stimulation of the Anmian Point helps dilate brain blood vessels, ease the muscles in the neck, shoulders, and temples, and relieve symptoms like headaches, dizziness, or insomnia caused by nervous exhaustion or emotional stress. This point is especially effective for people who overthink at night or wake up in the middle of the night and cannot go back to sleep. To massage this point, use your index or middle finger on the same side of the body. Massage in a circular motion for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side with moderate pressure. You should feel a gentle warmth spreading from the skin inward. To boost the effect, try adding a drop of warming essential oil such as ginger, sandalwood, or lavender to your fingertip before the massage. Number 3. Guan Point, also known as Pericardium 6. Among all the pressure points that affect sleep quality, the Guan Point stands out especially for those who experience anxiety, restlessness, or an overactive mind. This point is part of the pericardium meridian, which is closely connected to the heart's central nervous system and emotional regulation. The Guan Point is located on the inner forearm, about 2 finger widths above the wrist crease, nestled between 2 tendons that become prominent when you slightly bend your wrist. To find it, place 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring along the wrist crease. The tip of your 3rd finger marks the correct spot. When pressed, it often feels soft, a little sunken, and possibly tender. If you are stressed, this reaction means the point is active. In traditional Eastern medicine, this point has long been used to ease anxiety, heart palpitations, and insomnia caused by nervous overstimulation. Modern studies show that stimulating this point activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which slows the heart rate, regulates emotions, and creates an inner sense of safety, all of which are key for falling into deep sleep. To massage the Guan point, use the thumb of your opposite hand to apply gentle circular pressure for about 1 to 2 minutes. Keep your breath slow and steady throughout the process. You can also combine it with the 4-7-8 breathing technique to amplify its calming effect. This can be done on both arms or alternated nightly. A small tip, you can use herbal adhesive patches or apply a drop of natural essential oil like lavender sweet orange or sandalwood to the area before massaging. This not only enhances comfort, but also deepens the sensory signal to the nervous system. In addition to acupressure and breathing exercises, our grandparents passed down some incredibly simple, yet surprisingly effective home remedies that help the body relax and gently guide you into sleep. In Eastern medicine and traditional folk knowledge, the feet are often referred to as the second heart of the body. That is because they are packed with important acupressure points that directly connect to the nervous system and internal organs. One of the most effective and easy ways to improve sleep is soaking your feet in warm water with ginger and sea salt before bed. All you need is a small tub of warm water at about 104 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit, or around 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. Add a few slices of crushed fresh ginger and a small handful of sea salt. Ginger helps stimulate blood circulation with its natural warmth, while sea salt draws out toxins, calms the nerves, and helps the body relax. Soak your feet for about 15 to 20 minutes each night, and you will not only feel more at ease, but also reduce cold feet muscle tension and improve circulation. Afterward, your body will feel light and ready to drift into sleep. Besides soaking, another simple and effective tip is to apply warmth to your lower abdomen or the soles of your feet. For older adults who often have cold stomachs, indigestion, lower back pain, or fragmented sleep caused by nervous system imbalance, placing a warm compress on the lower belly helps regulate digestion and soothes the surrounding nerves. Similarly, applying a warm pack to the soles of your feet stimulates key pressure points located there, points that are deeply connected to both the heart and the brain. To make your sleeping space even more relaxing, try diffusing a few drops of natural essential oils, such as lavender sandalwood or sweet orange in your bedroom, about 30 minutes before going to bed. These oils not only have pleasant scents, but also work directly on your olfactory system, which is closely tied to the brain's emotional and nervous centers. A light, calming aroma helps quiet the mind, create a sense of safety, and slow your internal rhythm, ideal conditions for deep sleep. These techniques may seem simple, but when practiced every night like a ritual, they send a clear message to your brain: it is time to rest. And through repetition, your body can re-establish its natural sleep cycle without needing any pills. To truly enjoy deep, restful sleep, it is not enough to relax the outside, you also need to nourish the inside. And that starts with what you put into your stomach each evening. What you eat for dinner plays a major role in the quality of your sleep. Certain foods help your body produce serotonin and melatonin, two key substances that regulate mood and sleep cycles. Some of the best choices include warm milk, which contains tryptophan that calms the nervous system, bananas, which are rich in magnesium and potassium to relax muscles and steady the heartbeat, oatmeal, which provides healthy carbohydrates that naturally support serotonin production, tofu, a light plant-based protein, pumpkin seeds packed with zinc and tryptophan, and herbal teas like chamomile or lotus seed tea, which naturally calm the mind and slow the heart rate. On the flip side, it is best to avoid foods that overstimulate the nervous system after 600 p.m. Things like coffee, strong tea, sugary desserts, and greasy fried foods. These can cause bloating, indigestion, erratic heart rhythms, and make it harder for your body to wind down. A light, healthy dinner is the first step to preparing your body for a full night of restful sleep. Although thymus tapping and the relaxation methods that go with it are generally safe, gentle and well suited for most older adults, there are still a few important situations where you should proceed with extra care. If you have recently undergone heart surgery or any procedure involving the chest area, you should temporarily avoid stimulating this region. During the recovery phase, the thymus and sternum remain sensitive, and even light pressure might cause discomfort or interfere with the healing process. It is always best to consult your doctor before trying these techniques. If you are experiencing unexplained chest pain, especially a sharp, heavy, or radiating pain that spreads to your left arm or jaw, you should seek immediate medical attention to rule out any serious heart conditions. You should never apply pressure to the chest area without a clear medical diagnosis. For individuals with poorly managed chronic conditions like high blood pressure, severe anxiety disorders, irregular heartbeat, or heart failure, natural relaxation methods can be extremely helpful for improving sleep. However, these practices should still be done under medical supervision to ensure both safety and effectiveness. And most importantly, this is not a magic trick that works overnight. To get real results, you need to stick with it for at least 1 to 3 weeks, practicing consistently each night. Deep and steady sleep is not something that happens in a rush. It comes from patience, commitment, and treating your body with the care it deserves. Sleep is not just a time for your body to rest. It is also when it heals, restores, and recharges both physically and mentally. For older adults, a full night of uninterrupted sleep is not just a dream, it is the foundation for staying healthy, happy, and energized every day. And as you have seen, it is entirely possible to achieve this without any medication, just by using simple, safe, and natural methods: a light tap on the thymus, a few deep breaths, a cup of herbal tea, or some gentle bodywork before bed. Taking care of your sleep is one of the purest ways to show love for yourself. Each night, instead of worrying whether you will be able to fall asleep, you give yourself a gentle routine that tells your body it is time to rest. You do not have to fight anymore. If you found today's sharing helpful, please leave me a comment with a positive affirmation, like "I deserve a deep and peaceful sleep," as a loving commitment to yourself. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue walking together on this journey toward a healthy, peaceful, and energized life. Let sleep become a gift you give to yourself starting tonight.